Come on, stop raining. Hey guys, I'm actually here in a church parking lot. I'm waiting for this fundraising garage sale to start. They mentioned that they had an N64 system with a bunch of games and a regular Nintendo with a bunch of games. I don't know the price, nor do I know what games come with the bundles, but I'm here waiting in front of, I'll show you guys, what does that say? Word of Life, Church of God. But in the meantime, let me show you what I picked up at a garage sale nearby. Asked if he had any video games. He had a GameCube Platinum. It's in pretty good shape. Came with 2 Platinum controllers, official brand Nintendo, and Mario Kart Double Dash. So I got it for 20, actually. Okay, I wanted to make sure it's complete. Came with all the cords and accessories. And he threw in these 2, SimCity 2000 and Croc for PS1. He said he had a Dreamcast somewhere, but he couldn't find it. So hopefully he finds it and calls me back. Then I got this big bag of Legos for $5. I figured it's definitely worth it because there's some minifigures in there. Most of them are like girly Legos, but you know, still worth it. So I'll just wait until this sale starts. Hopefully I can get some good NES and N64 titles. Hey guys, so I screwed up pretty badly. I went to the wrong church. Who would put 3 churches on the same freaking stretch of road? So I was waiting there and I was like, dang, it's getting pretty late here. How come no one's setting up? And then I looked at the number on the building and I looked at the address on my phone. I was like, oh, hell no, it's the wrong address. So I go to the correct church, just down the block. There's 2 other churches. I went to it. They weren't even set up for the sale, but I asked them if they had the NES and N64, and they said somebody came at like 7:30 in the morning, like super early, and swooped up and got them. So I didn't get that, but I got this cool Ninja Turtle shirt, Party Rockin'. He said he never wore it, but that was 50 cents. And he had a regular Nintendo with a controller, no cords, but that was $5 along with this super multi-tap. So this is a little bit different. The typical multi-tap, it has a connector for the Super Nintendo or Super Famicom. Well, this is like a computer port, like a parallel port. So I'm not sure what's going on there. And then there's like a power input here instead of the selector for 2 to 5 or 3 to 5 players. So I think it's a custom made one. So if you guys know what that is, let me know. And then I got the rest of these Transformers and Gundam figures. I paid $2 for the rest of these. So that's pretty neat, but not as cool as those N64 and NES bundles. Damn! Hey guys, I'm on the way to Lake Taps and the Bonnie Lake area. It's about maybe 25-30 minutes away from my house. There should be a lot of multi-family garage sales. There's some moving sales there that I want to hit up. And I also wanted to hit up this this garage sale that had a whole bunch of Atari games and some handheld Game & Watch games in the box. So hopefully I don't miss out on that. I want to make sure I get there really early before anybody else does. So let's see what I can get. I'm back from the Bonnie Lake and Lakewood area. I picked up some interesting items that I don't typically pick up. I'm talking about Atari and some Game & Watch items. I don't have very many in my collection. I don't collect for Atari at all. Besides the Jaguar, I do have the system for that and some games, but the Atari 2600, Atari 5200, nothing. I try to stay away from it because I didn't really grow up with those systems. I grew up with the original Nintendo Sega Master System and all the systems after that. So I have no emotional attachments. But I found this really nice lot at a garage sale. I knew there was some pricey items in there because I saw the ad that had a picture of some Game & Watch in the box, handhelds, along with a lot of boxed Atari 5200s and 2600 games. When I got there, I was the first one there really early, and she told me that somebody already contacted her and offered $280, and I was like, oh, that's way too much. How can someone just offer that much? And then I started thinking, if he offered that much, that means some of these games are worth a lot more. And she said she did some research after he offered that much, and she saw some of the Game & Watch games go for hundreds of dollars. So if I wanted to buy it, she said I could match that price because the guy was coming later in the afternoon. So pretty much first come, first serve. So I decided to just take the gamble, and I'm glad I did, because when I calculated everything, I looked up all the prices online. Some items haven't been sold in a while because it's so hard to find complete in box, that I just took what the listed price, but it came out to over $1,900. So I spent $280, but there's over $1,900 worth of stuff, theoretically. Now, none of this stuff has sold yet, so I don't really know the actual value. But I will probably trade and sell some of these. So that's what I'll start off with, is the $5 titles, then the $10 titles, and then we'll go into the higher ones. So the first one is Keystone Capers. I valued that at the $5 stack. We got Street Racer. Trick Shot. That's like a pool game. We got Super Breakout for the Atari 2600. Regular Breakout for the 2600. And then we got Super Breakout for the Atari 5200. And these three games are just, you're hitting bricks with your ball and your paddle. Very simple, but very fun and addicting. Then we got Galaxian. This is kind of like a Space Invader type of game. Another classic here, we got Dig Dug. Now we're still in the $5 pile here. We got Kicks. And this is very similar to the Game Boy game, if you guys are familiar with that. Dodge 'em. We got Yar's Revenge, and yeah, the box is all tattered, probably bitten by a dog or something. Then we got River Raid. Man, this would have been awesome if it was Air Raid. If you guys know, Air Raid is one of the most expensive Atari games ever. We got Pac-Man for the 2600, and we got Pac-Man for the Atari 5200. And Pole Position. So that was the $5 stack, what I valued at $5 based on my research. Now the $10 stack, we got Dolphin. Kaboom. Now a lot of these I have not played because I just never really got into Atari, like I explained earlier. But I do recognize some of these, like Congo Bongo. So this is just like the arcade version. I'm not sure how this port holds up, but I kind of want to try some of these, so I got to get a hold of an Atari. Got Qbert. That's a classic. Another classic, Centipede. We got Vanguard. This looks like a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up type of game. Then we got Jungle Hunt. So this is another arcade classic. We got Joust. Very fun game. And Star Raiders. So that was the $10 pile. Now we get to the good stuff. Okay. So these are a little bit pricier titles. We got Beam Rider, complete in box. Has kind of the 3D effect for this game. That was 65 bucks online. Got Zenji. I've never played this game or heard about it, but not very many listings for this, but a complete box one was going for 76. We got Montezuma's Revenge for the Atari 5200, and that is going for 100 bucks, believe it or not, in the box. Then we got Pitfall 2 for the 2600. I saw a listing, just the cart and the box for 30 bucks. Tapper. This is an awesome game for the 2600. It's just like the arcade. It's a pretty fun game. I actually played this one. Pretty good soundtrack too. It's really fun. Decathlon is around 35 bucks. Then we got the classic Mario Bros. That's right. Mario made it on Atari. The box art is really awesome for this. I really like it. So that one's going for 35 bucks or so. The last sold one sold for 32. To me, that's kind of high. Maybe because it's Mario, so it shot up a little bit, but I think that's a pretty common game. We got Zaxxon, and that is $105. And to me, that's kind of high for that game too. I heard the Atari port wasn't as good compared to the arcade, obviously. We got Star Wars Return of the Jedi. This has shot up in price. The only listing I found, complete in box, is $116. But it's probably sold for a lot less in the past. We got Mr. Dew's Castle for the Atari 5200. 100 bucks complete. But of course, not many are in the sold listings. That was just a listing that's available for 100 bucks. So I'm guessing a sold one probably is around the $70 range or so. Then we got Astro Chase for the 5200. Not very many of these on eBay as well, but about 47 bucks for this. And Gyrus for the 5200. This one is like a $20 game, but for you Nintendo fans, you guys are probably familiar with this. It also came out for the original Nintendo. Now the really pricey stuff. Let's start with the Tandy Electronic Trackstar. A complete in-box version of this is going for 100 plus. A sold loose one, I think, went for like 40 shipped. So I guess the box is worth a lot, but it's not even a cool looking box or anything. Now, the lady I got all these from, she said that these Game & Watches, Nintendo Game & Watches, handhelds, have never been used. So, I don't know, maybe they're brand new, but the boxes don't look brand new, but inside, it's in the plastic. So I'm really happy about that. So we start off with pinball. And pinball goes for about 230 bucks or so, complete in box, which is pretty crazy because that's almost the price I paid for everything, right? Then we got Super Color Crab. Sold listings for this, 320 bucks and 340 bucks. Crazy. And we got Spitball Sparky. This one sold for 200 bucks from Thailand. So you got to add that $18 shipping fee for that too. And we got Epoch Man. Is this like a a Pac-Man wannabe. I don't know. I don't know much about this, but goes for 95 bucks. And lastly, we got the Tommytronic Slimline Speedway, complete in box, and this goes for about 100 bucks. So that is all the stuff I picked up from one garage sale, the very first garage sale that I hit up, and I was really happy with it. After I figured out how rare some of these handhelds are. Next, I'll show you guys some more pickups from the Bonnie Lake area. I didn't get that many items because it did start to rain, but I picked up Doom 64. That was $2. We got Buck Bubble. That was $1. And Mortal Kombat Trilogy, $2. So I paid $5 for all three of those. Alright, next I want to show you a stack of stuff that I got from one garage sale. I paid $15 for everything here. She basically said, take everything in the sack and you can pay 15 bucks. So let's start off with this. I actually added this to the sack later on. I got Journey, the collection. So it comes with 3 CDs. Lots of good hits on here. I'm a Journey fan. We got Guardians of the Galaxy. It's brand new, still sealed. And now we go to the games. We got Mario Kart Double Dash. We have NBA Street Volume 3. Again, all of these games were 15 bucks. Little League World Series Baseball 2008. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. SSX Tricky for the GameCube. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness for the GameCube. Mario Superstar Baseball for the GameCube. Sly 2 Band of Thieves for the PlayStation 2. We got Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. Pets Dogs 2. Star Wars The Clone Wars. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Super Mario Sunshine. Mary-Kate and Ashley Sweet 16, License to Drive. Oh, we got Sega Sports NBA 2K2, Shrek 2, and 007 Nightfire. All that for $15. Cannot complain. That's a good stack of games and some extra stuff too. Okay, last thing I want to show you guys is some recoupers. I picked these up because I plan to probably sell them or gift them. So let's start off with the sealed Disney movies and also Back to the Future. So we got a Back to the Future brand new sealed. Now she had all these marked up 50 cents. I ended up paying $3 for everything. So we got that. We got Alice in Wonderland, The Jungle Book, Sword in the Stone. So all these are brand new sealed. Little Mermaid, Peter Pan, and Bambi. So it was kind of a gamble because I don't know what sealed VHS tapes are worth, but I figured at $3, originally marked 50 cents each, I could take the gamble, and I'll probably list these online or on OfferUp or something like that. We'll see what happens. I was more excited about these. These are brand new in the box Legos. We got Ninjago, and we got a Lego Creator set. Now when I looked both of these up on Amazon, brand new they're going for 40 bucks, 30 to 40 bucks. So I was really happy to pick both of these up for $5. They had more stuff, but there was a guy in front of me that picked up a lot of the Lego stuff. I'm cool with that. At least he left me with these two. I'm pretty happy because I will get a lot of my money back by selling these VHS tapes sealed and these brand new Lego sets. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna learn a lot from these Atari games and the handheld Game & Watch games because I really want to try these out, the ones that I haven't played yet. So I'll have to track down an Atari. The last one I had I got rid of because I didn't want to keep it, but now I kind of want to try some of these. So hope you guys enjoy. Thanks.